Hi Taurus, this is your November 2020 tarot forecast. So this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you have your Venus in Taurus, you can consider this a love or romance reading. Otherwise, we're looking at general messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Taurus need to know for November 2020? Messages for Taurus. Very nice. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck here. So we're starting off with the situation being the Four of Wands. Very nice. Okay. All right. A little bit of a shaken up there. New moves. New move. Wow. Okay. Big changes, guys. Look at those eights. Wow. Okay. Extremely positive changes for you. I'm going to take this guy too, to be honest. I'm going to take two cards at the bottom of the deck. Can I just say that this is both intense and beautiful? And if I didn't say big changes, can I just say enormous changes for you? Enormous, healthy, positive changes. I want to look very briefly to see if two eights. I would say that by the time we're over here in the third to fourth week here, we're looking at how others see you, how you see yourself. We're dealing with two eights. I do consider eights really on any level, just as symbolism, particularly on its side, as an infinity symbol. So I do feel like something that's going on here. And, you know, we do have some majors. We've got, you know, Judgment up here. Tower at the very beginning. You know, we have an Ace of Pentacles over here. Guys, I just really feel strongly that this is an infinity issue for you, that this is something that perhaps it's part of a soul purpose or part of your soul's journey, even if it was painful, even if it did do a number on your heart. Thankfully, this looks like it's in the recent past here, but just absolutely gorgeous energy. Let's dive into it, guys. So we have the Moon as the bottom of the deck. And oops, sorry guys, that phone was supposed to be off. And yeah, this is crazy energy. So we have both Pisces and Scorpio energy here, Taurus. I want you to know as well that you are second house energy. Scorpio is, of course, 8th house energy. The Moon, ruled by Pisces here, technically, of course it is Cancer's planet, is 12th house energy. So you have a lot of, and I'm literally just looking at these two right now, and I'm considering your house placement being second house. I'm saying that possessions, housing itself, establishment, possessions, financial investment, possessions can be people, places, things, right? Anything that has to do with a pentacle is being impacted by, or it's impacting both 12th and 8th house issues. So sex, death, and rebirth. This is shared finances. This is shared property. This is the underworld. These are both extremely emotional cards, right? We're dealing with water, deep water signs here. But I'm just looking at the houses. So 8th and then 12th house over here, which is literally the underworld, which is the aftermath of what happens when we fall, what happens when we get hurt. This is, you know, 12th house is the addict. It's the madman. It's the romantic. It's the person or energy, or in this case, the house that rules, you know, asylums and the deepest, most hurt part of ourselves that we don't want to share with anyone. So these are extremely secretive energies, guys. And I'm spending a little bit more time on this because I don't see these together ever. And I certainly don't see these as bottom of the deck energies, which for me means that this is going to color whatever's happening here is colored by or is going to color this. Okay, this is pretty extraordinary in my view, just because there's just a lot, very sudden, immediate changes around a home, particularly, or your home life, or what you feel makes you lucky, or something around a wish. So there's a lot of them, and I would say in the highest echelon of these powers, I would say that there is enormous healing energy. So I discussed briefly about what they could be, you know, sex, death, rebirth, and then there's sort of this madman quality over here. There could very much the subconscious. Let's not forget the subconscious here that's being played out, or that's seeping into the month for you. But I would be very highly say conscious here, cognizant this month, Taurus, that whatever is actually happening in a practical, in a job, in a love, in you know, any relationship, any situation that's happening for you, it is definitely going to color your inner world, or your inner world is going to color it. And you may feel incredibly private about this. These are extremely private energies, but they're extremely deep. And if I haven't said hidden, I want to suggest, like, hidden with a capital H. Okay, there's something extremely hidden here, Taurus. Anyway, I will put these down for a moment. I'm sure we'll come back to them. We also have 9, 1 and the 8 on the moon, which is ascension energy. This is ascended master energy. You could be learning to master your emotions here. You could be learning to completely burn down. And I just mean like to the ground. Okay? I'm not effing around, by the way. I'm just reading the cards, man. Like, this is crazy. Around a hope and fear, around a home, a wish, a sense of security, partnerships even. There is what you feel your home is. There is a complete overhaul, because the situation is stable home, a happy relationship, 11-11, wishes coming true. It's very, very positive energy. All, wands is, your soul, it's your spirit. It's qualified or crossed or challenged by the tarot. So, by the tower, which is Mars energy, which is extremely sudden upset. The only good thing about the tower, there's a lot of good things actually. It says to me here, something wasn't built to last. So a home situation that maybe looked on the surface like it was happy, or maybe that you thought was happy, or that you wanted to protect for some reason because you had put so much energy into it. There could have been a woman involved, earth sign woman, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or 2nd, 6th, or 10th house energy. That's possessions, that's work, service, and that's also social status. Something having to do with that, and then a new opportunity around this. Something that's new here. A new direction having to do with those energies is coming out to me as well. But something's going to be torn apart here. The only good thing about it, as I was saying, about this tower situation is it wasn't built to last. This is actually going to behoove you. What I wouldn't want to see here necessarily is the 10 of Cups, challenged by the tower, right? This is okay. This means that something that was just getting off the ground, that even if it was stable, wasn't built to last for some reason here. So, but it is going to be affecting, or it is going to affect, or be affected by, extremely deep emotional energies here that you might, it could even be from a subconscious level. I am 10 minutes in and still freaking out about those cards. So let me move on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to just flow quickly here with the rest of them because this is intense. And like I said, something extremely positive is coming from it. I'm not frigging around here, by the way, guys. Look at this gorgeous pentacle energy. You go from this queen, big changes in moving into the future, positive, long-term, slow moving, but steady and stable. At the foundation, And then crowning you is the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, a brand new direction, good news, a brand new opportunity, building something new, possibly with a new woman, with any of those energies. But, you know, there's also like maternal energy there as well. There could be a mother involved. You're the mom, you're with a mom. Has to do with a mom or a mother or a family, okay? Family type person. We have 5th house energy over here. This could be a couple as well. Fire and earth energy here. But, you know, we have a family woman over here and then 5th house, literally family man over there. So really, really nice. But Ace of Pentacles, yeah. And we have it, you know, mirroring this 9 of Pentacles. There is so much growth potential here because something is removed that wasn't built to last. So it's just so thoroughly positive. But it is so incredible how much this is going to impact your emotional world. And you're going to have to take account for this, and maybe even account for this somehow. Something's going to be upset or rearranged, or say reached. You might reach places here in your emotional and your subconscious and your deepest, maybe even darkest fears, or even needs, wants, and desires. Okay? Wants and desires. And then your emotional fulfillment, deep, like still waters run deep, man. This is intense, Taurus. Holy smokes. I do not get this intense with your readings, but this is a lot. It's exciting though. We have the 3 of Swords in your recent past. Really nice to see that in your recent past. That's a broken heart, right? Somebody broke your heart, you broke theirs. This is still on your mind. It could have to do with a Leo. It could be impacting a Leo individual. I would say any fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but certainly 5th house energy for sure, right? We have the creativity, we have the family man, and we have a lot of sexual creativity here as well. A lot of life force energy, but this is definitely a family man, someone who's interested in family, in creativity, in creating and a healthy, active family. Leo energy, this is sun, this is a lot of healing. We have at bottom of the deck with the King of Cups, these 2 kings here. So we have both family, you know, this action energy, and then this soul energy, this deep soul energy. And then we have business opportunities with the 2 kings here as well. So really nice to see. Here's our 2 8s, guys. With the how others see you is you're definitely moving in a direction that you're building. And this is why I love this so much. You went from an ace to an 8 to a 9 in just a matter of weeks here. So you're building something to last. You took a new idea, a new concept, a seed of life and joy and prosperity that could be fulfilling a lot of different roles and outcomes for you. Like I said, 2nd, 6th, and 10th house energies. I'm looking at all of the earth signs here. So I do think that this is actually you're going to be able to stabilize and build very easily from something that has fallen apart here is what I'm seeing, okay? So try not to read too much into this. Keep earning that money, keep investing that money. If this is about information around a loan or investment, it could be extremely positive here for you. And like I said, with the 8, the infinity stuff here, this is just stuff. This is the direction that you're supposed to be moving in. So I would also feel by the 3rd and 4th week here, especially Taurus, I would feel extra confident about the decisions that you're making and the moves that you're making, even while you're cognizant of your emotional world. You could even be meeting someone here or be in conjunction with or working with or even interested for the first time or in a long time in your deep emotional world here as well. I'm very interested in this aspect for you. I'm over the top interested in for you because I know for earth signs it's not a real comfortable place necessarily for you to be. Or for you to feel that, especially 12th and 8th house energy. They're just intense. So good on you because you have, how you see yourself. You're moving away from something that's emotionally troubling. I'm really happy to see this for you as well. You just know it's time to move on emotionally here. Possibly having to do with this broken heart situation in your recent past. But, like I said, it's gorgeous to see this in you, how you see yourself, because you know what you need to do to level up and be strong and to get to those deep places. You know that this is an emotional, not just a practical infinity issue, but an emotional one. So you're making allowances for that. And I'm very pleased to see that, Taurus, because you're not in denial of that. And that's half the battle, man, is just to face something, right? See it through and to feel it, to feel our feelings. That takes a lot of freaking courage, because so many of us go out of our way every single day to avoid how we feel, or getting deep, or even recognizing that it's part of our emotion, that's part of our human makeup, okay? Because it's considered a weakness, right? But it's not. It's a strength. So this is incredibly compelling, and I'm very excited for you. We have judgment in your hopes and fears. So this is the card of Easter. I call it the card of Easter. There's a great birth available here, not in the sense of the Empress where she's pregnant with opportunity, she's pregnant with abundance. This is a second chance at something. This is a second chance of seeing something about yourself or a situation, or how deeply you are impacted by something. It's also a major. It's also a major arcana. We have, there could be a calling. There could be a spiritual investment or relationship that's available to you here in your hopes and fears as well. So I would really jump on that train if you feel like there's a new opportunity to try something here that has to do with your emotional world. Setting the record straight, doing something right this time. I think it is very possible here in your hopes and fears. And then your outcome or advice card is the 9 of Pentacles. As I said, you went from the Ace to the 8, all the way to the 9. I mean, this is independent wealth. You can feel comfortable in what you have. You have strong earning potential. This is investments coming to bloom. But people see you doing well, okay? You're not just counting your money and having this entrepreneurial spirit, not entrepreneurial, where you have this, what's it called? Where you have this apprentice energy where you're getting good at something. This is the fruits of the labor of being good at it, right? This is being rewarded for being good at it. Also, I see the 9 of Pentacles as an independent energy. This is your independent wealth, and it's also the card of refinement. So lots of earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy here indicated, but certainly, in a practical sense, this is you looking and feeling good. You might even be buying something new for yourself here by the end of the month, treating yourself to something new. The 9 of Pentacles is just so beautiful and positive. It's right up there in my estimation with the 9 of Cups in its positivity, in its generosity, in its ability to make you feel comfortable, right? And you get to feel good about yourself too, because I do find it, like I said, when I said independent wealth, there is this sense of, of your own personal value. You know what you have to provide to yourself and to others. And you could just be going off and doing something on your own right now with your own money. Maybe it was shared investments and around a home. Right? And something's been really, really upset, or you've had to go deep here. You've had to deal with somebody. There could even be, there's mental health, could be a major player underneath all of this as well. Mental health, anything having to do with your emotional world, mental and emotional world here. But, 12th house, it could be just be careful here that you're not unintentionally hurting yourself or hurting someone else, or letting someone hurt you here is what I'm going to say. Is what I'm going to suggest here as well, because this is very subconscious energy. Wow. I don't remember the last time I saw the King of Cups come up with the moon. So yeah, forgive me, but I'm spazzing out a little bit about that because those are particularly for bottom of the deck energies, because this is really coloring the whole month for you. So, you can handle something here. You can definitely handle something, but there are going to be enormous changes And you are going to get a second chance at something. I think you're going to feel good by the end of it, though. You might even be looking for mental health services right now, guys. You could even just need to help someone, or someone might need to help you through an emotional crisis right now, too, as well. There's no harm in this. The best of us have to get help. God knows I did, to get through difficult situations. And sometimes friends and family aren't the best people to turn to. Sometimes we do need professional services. So consider this if this is speaking to you. I know that was a message for a small handful of my Taurians, but I do want to throw that out there as well, because these are incredibly emotionally deep and, like I said, subconscious and even unconscious energies here. So just beware of that. We have come to the edge and then not for you. Yeah, you know, something is definitely a thing of the past here. Something was not for you. A game you were playing. A game you were playing that you thought you were going to win. Maybe you thought you were going to win it with the other person, but I really don't see that. I see the Three of Swords energy as something that was just, there was a no meeting of the minds. There would never be a meeting of the minds here. However badly somebody wanted it, right? So not for you is just saying, I'm not going to play that game anymore. That's all. And then come to the edge. Come to the edge is risk. And it is scary. It's definitely scary. But you know what? What if the future has something even better than what you thought was stable and making you happy? Clearly it wasn't. So what if the future has something better? Maybe the edge. Maybe there's a time to be a fool and it's now. The fool from the tarot, not an actual fool, but you know, that zero energy, that energy. Anything can happen. I'm open to anything. Here we have Swan. We have Grace energy. Guys, this reading got so long. I thank you for sticking with me. Grace is gorgeous. Grace is really speaking to the second chance here. You get to come around. I do feel so strongly that so much of this has to do with how you're treating yourself, how you're feeling about yourself, and how deep you're willing to go within yourself. There could be a grace of God situation for you here as well. The Swan is number 39. All avenues of 369 is all ascension energy. So there could be a grace period for you here as well. Certainly be graceful about something, or, you know, if you are troubled or needing help, ask for help and, you know, pray to God if that's something that you might want to do as well. And then signs. Look for signs of healing. Look for signs of protection. Look for signs this month that are going to help you, bring you closer to your own heart and your own psyche, okay? Know thyself, right? Was that Socrates? You can tell me. I hope I'm right. And then codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. This is the only real sort of card that I think, you know, addictions could be over involvement as well. I find anything that's addictions, anything that is like obsessive, that you keep going back to and you don't really know why, or you would rather not. You would rather not and you want it to end. You know, that could be taken from you, or there could be an opportunity here where that's just shut down altogether, and then you don't have that codependency anymore. You can be free from something. I want to look at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. You know what? I know I'm late into this reading, but I'm going to do this for all of them. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Support. You do need support right now. You do need support, guys. There is an element of self-esteem that's playing a part for you here. It could be your own ideas about yourself. Your self mask could be how you're even thinking and feeling about your own self. And then between worlds, totally, you need to come out the other side of something. A new life, okay? Remember, Easter here. This is the card of Easter for me. This is bunny rabbits and little chickens, you know, little chicks. This is a brand new opportunity, new life. So embrace it, guys. Embrace it and get away from this energy. Get away from this deceptive, codependent energy. I feel strongly if you're cognizant of it, it can be taken from you and you're just going to wave goodbye and be happy to see it go. Don't cling this month, guys, because something so much better for you is coming in, and it's so deep. It's so deep that, yeah, just, you know what? Leave me a comment, Taurus. I don't have Taurus in my chart, so I'm deeply interested in what this looks like for you for the month, but comment below, let me know how it plays out for you. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for sticking with me. This got so long, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now, guys.